18. So let's go. Welcome to the DCF Huddle. I want to thank you guys for showing up. Well done. And today what I want to talk about is some of the supplements that I use myself personally, in addition to training, that I feel give me good results. And I'm going to suggest them to you guys to incorporate them into your daily rituals and habits to hopefully accelerate your fat loss results. Just can I do a sound check on everyone? Can everyone hear me? Can I get a thumbs up one more time? Okay, awesome. Now, so the first thing I'm going to go with is, hi Ruth. I'm just going to mute you there as soon as you join with the audio. Just mute yourself. So lads, I'm going to go through 1, 2, 3, 4, and a secret tip, 5. I'm going through 5 things that I use myself personally. Little nutrition hacks. Now the first one, it's here. I just drank it. It's a whey protein shake, okay? Whey protein helps your body lose more fat and preserve or build muscle. And as you guys hopefully know, because I've hopefully explained it to you, is that the more muscle you have on the frame, the smaller your measurements, the leaner you'll be, the more athletic you'll be. So for all of us, whether we're guys or girls, having more muscle on our frame means we're going to look better, okay? So whey protein, it puts your body in what's called an anabolic state. So it means your body is primed to build muscle. So from the training you do, you can fuel your training. If you're not taking enough protein, you can fuel your training on burning your own fat, yes, which is good. But if you're not taking enough protein, you'll be fueling your training on your own muscle. So your body's eating into its own muscle mass. Okay, and that's called a catabolic state. And that's bad because we always want to preserve our muscle or build more muscle. That's what's going to help us be lean. Okay, so that's why we need to have elevated protein in our nutrients, so that we're always in what's called an anabolic state, which means we're in muscle building zone. So that's why every day I'll take a whey protein shake. Some other things that are brilliant with whey protein is it increases strength. And the stronger you are, just going to mute you, Harry, how are you? The stronger you are, lads, the more weight you're able to lift. And the more weight you're able to lift means the more calories you burn in your session. So that's why strength's so important. And that's why I want you guys in your PT sessions, lads, when you think you can do more, always do more. Step up and try and push more weight always, because the more weight you're moving, it takes more energy to do that. Okay? Whey protein gives you more strength. It reduces hunger. So it reduces your hunger craving, so you're not as hungry as often or as soon. Whey protein is highly filling, so it really fills you up, lads. And that's one of the great things about it. It improves immunity. We're coming into cold and bug season. When isn't cold and bug season? It seems people are always sick, but it increases your immunity, which is great. So you're not going to be as susceptible for picking up bugs and colds and flus, which knock you back and keep you out of the gym for, a week, 2 weeks, whatever. It prevents late eating. So taking a whey protein shake, it helps you not have cravings in the evening time. And that's the time when we eat food that we end up storing those calories. And what I say to you guys is, if you are hungry in the evening, get a whey protein shake, a bit of yogurt, a bit of cacao powder, a few nuts, a few berries, and you'd be amazed how filling that is, and it takes away the sugar cravings. Or if you fancy something chocolatey, the cacao powder in through it. That's a nice little dessert, and that's something that I'd have myself. I won't say daily, but nearly daily. But it'd be a nice little treat that I always have. And it's a great meal because it does nothing but good for me. There's no sugar and there's no junk. It's just a high protein, good fats from the yogurt, good fats from the nuts, some berries on it, and some cacao powder, real antioxidants. So although it's a dessert, it's a really good meal. Whey protein, what else? It lowers blood pressure, it reduces inflammation. Inflammation is bad on loads of levels, so it leads from all sorts of chronic diseases that are killing everyone today. And that's whey protein, lads. So it's really an essential hack. So all these things are supplements that I use because you guys are investing in your training, and I want you to possibly invest more, because if you've invested a lot in your training and you're not getting the results you deserve, well, let's invest a little bit more on the nutrition side of things, so you give yourself a lot more help and assistance. Okay, so if you're not taking a whey protein shake, lads, get one and get on it. The second thing I want to talk about, I'm doing these in order of what I feel is importance. The second one is an omega-3. Okay, a fish oil, and a good fish oil. You can buy fish oils in Aldi for €2, but they're that full of toxins that you'd be better off not taking them, because they've been cheaply made, loads of heat was used, and any bit of goodness in them was ruined. These are the ones I take personally, the more EPA ones. We actually sell them here in the gym. How much are they? They're €35 for 2 months supply, but they're really good. And I'll tell you some of the great things that omega-3s do for you lads. So omega-3s help your cholesterol levels. It helps change them. Okay, it helps your triglycerides, and your triglyceride is really a good indicator of your health. It helps your mental health. It helps with anxiety and depression. More importantly for you lads, it helps reduce weight, particularly visceral fat, which is all the fat around the belly. The belly. All right. So fish oils really, they're probably the only thing I know of that are a good spot reducer of belly fat. All right. Now, fish oils taken on their own, eating junk and sitting on your ass, do nothing for belly fat. But when you're training hard and your diet is good and you're doing a good job, you're doing everything right, they will accelerate your results, or they'll help get you moving if you're stuck a little bit. Okay, they're really good for joint health, they're really good for eye health, they're really good for inflammation, better skin, less liver fat. A fatty liver, oftentimes when we've been overweight for a long time, our liver is fatty and it's just not functioning as well. Omega-3s, because it's so essential, and our diet used to have such a high concentration of omega-3s, but now all our food, because there's much more processing involved, and over farming, etc., we're not getting nowhere near as much omega-3 as we used to, and that's why we need to supplement it now. Omega-3s also help with things like attention. You know, when kids are going for exams, parents are saying, oh, they're doing the leaving certs coming up. I'd always say, like, get them the omega-3s there and throw them into them, because it helps them with better attention, better concentration, helps with asthma, helps with allergies, bone health, and there's loads of other things that omega-3s help with. It's basically just building more health in our body. The more health we have in our body, the more our body's going to give up body fat. The less health we have in our body, the more your body's going to hold on to fat and be more toxic. So we're always trying to build health in our body. And when you have a healthy body, you don't have excess body fat. Okay, so that's my number 2, fish oils. Number 3. Who's that? Mags, I'm just going to mute you. Welcome to the huddle. Hello. Number 3, lads. So your gut health is really important. These are Udo's Super 8. Now, I don't take these all the time, but I would take a course of them every now and then. For you guys, especially if you're struggling to shift pounds, Udo's can be really good, because your gut health is so important. And again, if that's out of balance and there's ill health there, your body's not going to be optimally burning fat, and it's going to hold you back a little bit. So probiotics, you know, you'll see them being advertised on the telly a lot with, little drinky lads. They're okay, but they're full of sugar, lads. You can do much better with a course of these Udos. So they help with immune health. They help with system function. They help with the absorption of vitamins and minerals. And that's what's so key, that if your body's not able to, because your gut isn't in great health, your body's not able to absorb its vitamins and minerals as well, well, you're just going to have, you're not going to have optimal health in your whole body, and it's not going to want to give up fat. Because as I said, fat loss is all about building health in your body. And when you've got a good level of health, then your body's like, okay, we're safe. Things are good. We can allow some fat to be burned. We can get rid of some fat cells. But if your body's really unhealthy and you're starving it, and you might have been there before, starving your body and getting nowhere, and you're like, I'm not eating on. It's just because your body's in such crisis. The human body's really intelligent. There's ill health. The last thing your body wants to do is let fat cells go, because they're essential for long-term survival, keeping them when we're absolutely going to need them. So we're always trying to build health in the body. The probiotics are also great for skin health, for bone health, healthy blood sugar. And again, blood sugar, you guys will know, having good control of your blood sugar really means that you have good control of your insulin, which means your body's not going to store fat and it's going to allow yourself to burn fat. So that's my number 3, Udo's, a probiotic. A course of them is like a month. No harm to do it. If you're struggling long term, you could do 2 months of them. But I'd say for everyone, if you haven't done it, try it just to get so you know that your gut health is all the way up to speed and everything there is okay. Number 4. Ta-da! Vitamin D supplement, lads. Okay. Vitamin D, I think, is really, really good. Improved muscle function. Guns. We need them. All right, Shirley, don't go sleep on me. Stronger bones, heart health, emotional health, all right? What's that called? SAD, seasonal affective something disorder. You know, as the seasons change, your mood tends to change. I've always noticed that with my granny, that she would always go into this bit of a cloud coming to the end of the summer. And I even noticed it with myself as well. These bad boys are really, really good. But then as well as that, lads, from fat loss perspective, taking a course of fish oils or taking a course of these, there's been studies done, and by supplementing with these, you will lose more fat. And that's what we're on about. Decrease cancer risk, improved immune system again. It's just adding, because this time of year we're not getting as much sun as we should be, and in our sort of climate we don't get enough sun anyway. All Irish people should be supplementing with vitamin D's, and they're quite inexpensive. They're not that expensive at all, lads. These are the bad boys I have this month. I normally have a different packet, and I can't remember what they're called, but I couldn't get them. But these bad boys are good as well. They have 1,000 IUs in them, and I'd usually take 1 or 2 a day. I think if you've never taken them before, I'd probably take 2 or 3 for the first month, just to really boost your levels. And again, we're just trying to build health in the body. So that's vitamin D, stronger bones, muscle function, heart health, emotional health, improved immune system, leaner, reduced cancer risk, all that sort of stuff. Okay, now they're my top 4. All right, the whey protein, the omega-3s, the Udo Super 8, and the vitamin Ds. My next one. How did that sound? Anyone any questions on any of that? You can unmute yourself if you do, guys. Any chats? There's a little chat box here where you can chat. Can you see that? So you can write little questions in there. You can get adventurous with this little thing.
Okay.
Who have I got? Mags.
You have Mags. I can see, sorry, I'm new to this, so I missed a bit of it. So I didn't get the protein bit at the beginning. So I get that off you again.
Tell her nothing. Tell her nothing.
Oh my. God, that's a big box. That's a big tube.
I'll fill you in again. Don't worry. And this is
yeah, I'll get it off you again. Yeah.
This is being recorded, so we'll send you the link if you want to catch up on it.
Brilliant.
This is my #1 supplement for fat loss, lads. Is everyone should take a whey protein shake and take it every single day. You'll eat less junk food, you'll burn more fat, and you'll build more muscle, which is the exact goal of everyone who's doing PT with me. It's my goal myself. Burn fat, build muscle. Boom. Okay. Now, my next little thing. I've 3 things. So I said I had a bonus tip for you, and this is my bonus tip. So for me personally, guys, I've been struggling with nutrition over the last probably month. I've been finding it hard, and I've been here from early morning, 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. at night, and there's just no time to go and eat. If I get 1 meal a day, I'm doing well. So what I done is, and I know a lot of you guys are really busy as well with your lives, and so I looked into these lads. Can you see that? It's Paleo Ireland, and the food is really good. I've been trying it myself before. I said I'd show it to anyone, see is it good, but it's really good quality stuff. It's all the stuff that's on our food plan. Cauliflower rice, it's all low carb. It's really, really good. And it's been going great for me. The meals are €7 each, and you can get them delivered. So if you find you're struggling with food, you're screwing up because you've nothing in the house, so you don't have time to prepare it, I'd say invest a little bit more and get some help. And because there's loads of people do these. I know Kerrigan's do it as well, but these are called Paleo Ireland. And I found them good, and that I just I load up the fridge at the start of the week, and I've always got something to eat. So I never go a couple of hours, because if you end up hungry, and you can probably relate to this as well, if I've been in here since early morning and I didn't get lunch and I didn't get dinner, and I'm coming home at 8, 9 o'clock, I'm going to the chipper. It's too late then to say, oh, willpower this, willpower that. That's how it is for me anyway. Maybe you guys have stronger willpower, but I don't. So if you let yourself go to that hunger extreme, you're screwed. Your emotions take over. You're feeling sorry for yourself. You need instant food, and you end up making a bad decision. So the trick is to not let us get into that situation. The protein shakes do help, and I rely on them. And this has helped me as well. So just a little tip for you, lads. They're €7 per meal. Perhaps it could be something that you could explore if you're really struggling with your food. Get a few of them, have them in the fridge. I don't think they charge for delivery. The next thing I just want to quickly talk to you lads about is training frequency. So how often we're training. And how it's explained to me is, like, I'll train every day if I can. And some of you guys now, you aren't beginners anymore. So I'd suggest to you, we need to find more ways to move. We're made to move every day. And so you need to ask yourself, or block more time out. Find how you can do more exercise. And it doesn't have to be coming to the gym. It can be getting out with the kids, with them on their bicycles and you jogging behind them, or anything. Just getting out and getting moving. So oftentimes, I see it like the kids are going doing something active and the parents stand there doing nothing. If you don't physically need to be standing there watching your kids, get moving, do a few laps of the football pitch or whatever it is, but find ways, lads, to move. Because there's always ways. Like, there's no such thing as no time. It's just lack of resourcefulness with your time. We can always find ways and block book ways, and I have to do that myself all the time. I just had to join one of the personal training sessions there because I didn't get any training in today, and it was like either do that or not get to train today. But this is what I want you guys to do, is understand that you aren't beginners anymore. How can you get more training in? As it says to you guys, classes are included on your program, so come and get into classes when you can. Have a look at the schedule, have a look at your schedule, make a plan to start a week. Right, what can I step up? I'm doing 3 sessions a week. I want to do a 4th, so I'm going to make it my business now. It was a must that I've done my 3. I've been doing that. I'm doing really well, but now I want a 4th. And which one can I do? And where can I do it? And can I block that time off? And if that falls through and something stops you doing that, is there a backup one I can get to? So I just want you thinking a little bit more like that, lads, of what else can you do. And the next thing I want to think about is the intensity of your training, because intensity is key, and intensity is the effort you put in the gym. For me, I'll always give 100%. That's why if anyone's ever training with me, you'll see me lying on the floor, you'll see me making more noise than anyone. And it's not that I'm not fit enough. It's just that I'll push myself. I'll lift the maximum weight that I think I can do. All right? And that's how you get the most out of your workout. You only have an hour for it. So get the most out of yourself. Don't be sandbagging weights. We're not beginners anymore. I want you stepping up, want to pushing more weight. Don't worry if you can't do it. Let's say you're on 10 kilo for bench press and you go to 12s and you're meant to do 10 reps and you only get 7. So be it. Stop. Go back. Do your other 3. But get the most you can do. Don't feel that I must be able to do the complete quota of reps before I step up, because that's staying in your comfort zone. If you watch me bench pressing up there earlier, like, it was pure hell, like, on the 7th rep, and it was like, I don't think I can do 2 more. And I was Sean, like, just get up, and then you do them, like, but the intensity's got to be up. It's the most important thing with training, lads. So as you progress and you become less and less of a beginner, I want you stepping up. I want you taking more rests. I basically want you pushing yourself. I want you going into the session with an intent of, I'm going to kick ass today. I'm not just going to go through the motions. I'm not just showing up here to have the crack. I'm showing up here to get stuck in, to get the maximum training and the maximum effect I can get in my body in 1 hour. And that's what I do, lads. I have an hour to train. I get stuck in. I use it wisely. Some days, don't get me wrong, some days you're knackered, kids are sick or something, and you just don't have the energy. That's okay. But showing up with the sort of, I'm going to do the least amount of work possible every day is no good anymore. We need to step up. We need to push more weight, lift more weight, and get the maximum out of ourselves, lads. And if you're having a bad day, that's fine. We all have bad days. I have bad days. But by and large, we go in with the intention of, I'm going to kick my ass here today. I'm really going to get stuck in. I'm going to get outside my comfort zone. I'm going to lift harder, heavier, faster than I have before. And you'll be amazed then, when you get out of your comfort zone, that you surprise yourself in what you can actually do. And now you start to see your progress go much faster. Now you start to see your results get better. Now you start to see your whole mindset start to change. When you have that sort of discipline in your training, it transfers through all aspects of your life. Now you have more discipline with your nutrition. Now you have more discipline with setting time for exercise. Now you have more discipline with personal development. Now you have more discipline with blah, 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 blah. But you know what I mean? Discipline and training transfers through all aspects of your life. That's what I've found personally myself. That's my huddle, pretty much content done and dusted. So just to remind you, whey protein, omega-3s, Udo's Super 8, Vit D, and the paleo delivered was my 5th one. The other thing we touched on was training frequency of where can we find another session? How can we move more? Do we walk the kids to school instead of driving? Find ways, lads. There's ways. We all get 24 hours in a day. You, me, and the rest of the world. It's what we do with it. It's how we manage it. And then the last thing I touched on was the intensity. And basically, how can we do more? How can we push ourselves more? How can we lift more weight? and all that's going to accelerate our results. Okay, Jerry's just walked in here now for her PT. Has anyone any questions on the content? Did that make good sense?
Great.
Thanks, Mags. So
Brilliant, Dinny. Thanks, Emil. Thoroughly enjoying the classes. Really enjoying them. So, working my arse off.
Good stuff.
I'm trying so hard. I'm cooking as I'm listening to you.
Multitasking. That's resolved.
Yeah, I am. And the dog is here looking up at me, waiting for something to drop.
Well done.
So well done. It was great. Great advice. I'll go out there and get all that stuff now tomorrow.
Good woman. Right, lads. Has anyone else anything to add or share? So as I say, the huddle is being recorded. I think, yes, it is. So hopefully I'll be able to save it and send it out to you. I want, if you have any questions on it, talk to me during the week. We're also setting up as well. There's an email question, a little email question going out each week, just so I can follow exactly how people are doing. And as well as that, we're setting up 50-minute phone calls as well. So we'll be doing that bi-weekly as well, just to touch base, see as they're getting on, see if we can help you a little bit better. And but ultimately, lads, it's each and every one of us. It's our body, our life, and it's up to us to step up. We're here to help you, but we really have to always take ownership ourselves and find how we can push ourselves more. But always talk to us. We're here to help you. It's what we want to do. And Rome wasn't built in a day, sort of thing. So we're always going to be progressing. We're always going to be learning. Never be sort of overwhelmed or anxious that it's all too soon. You absorb things when it's right for you. Like me, whenever I've learned stuff, it's gone over my head, it's gone over my head, and when it's right for me, boom, it goes in. And I go, oh yeah, why didn't I get that like 3 months ago? That's just how learning works. You absorb it when you're ready for it. So I'm going to leave you there with the huddle. Thanks very much for showing up, everyone. We'll chat again on the huddle in 2 weeks. If you enjoyed the huddle and you got some good content out of it, do mention it to the other guys from PT, because we have a lot more clients. Take the time out and try and get on the huddle, and let's get motivated and use the power of the group to inspire each other. Lads, have an awesome Wednesday evening. Keep kicking ass in the gym, and I look forward to seeing you later in the week. All right? Dinny out.
Bye. 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 Okay, how do I leave it?
You're in it forever.
Okay, leave.